one should be perfect. And 7 months of food. So as of right now, we have got food for at least the winter. Two gold still to get that one built. I would like to get at least one of these watchtowers put up here so that I think next year or the year after we're getting raided again. And I don't know where it's coming from, but since we've got our wall more or less built, I mean, we've got it all the way up through here. We just have this little bit in this corner to get done. And it's mostly going to slow them down. Shoes almost full. Entertainment is at least better. We could use some more, but people are fairly happy. We'll get a theater once we can upgrade. We have the population. We just need the boards and clay. Will start to get up that dramatically. So we should be producing a lot more clay now. And pottery to be sold, and honey. Let's move all those goods over. Tallow. Looks like we have a little bit of tallow in storage, but that we bought, we've gone through pretty quick. People are using tallow a lot. Actually, we have enough gold. Well, I built a lot of these. I was going to say we have enough that we could potentially hire another soldier. But I built a lot of watchtowers. So let's get those built and see what our income looks like before we go off making more watchtowers. Silly bricks. The last couple of guys that came in did not sell us bricks. It would be nice to upgrade at least one of these markets. Really both, but I can get this one upgraded to grab these couple of houses. Or it's just this one house, I guess. Grab that house, that'd be nice. And these couple. I think it would be enough to get it. So it looks like the flagpole's in. It looks like this one's getting upgraded to a homestead. This one is actually enough. So we did not technically need this small park. It's fine that we've got it. I'm not going to stress about having it, but we didn't technically need it. 7 food and all of it's going to rot. That doesn't make any sense to me. Are you guys not eating any of our food? At least some of it should get eaten before it rots. Unless I'm reading it wrong, but it does say to spoilage over the next 12 months. As in, it's not what's already spoiled, it's what's going to spoil in the next 6 months now. I think they would eat some of it. We don't have any swords. We bought a couple, but it looks like we've used them all up, so I have to look into buying those as well. And I think over here will be a good spot, although it's not kind of close. I guess we could do it up here, since we got coal and iron up here, right? Yeah, iron, coal. So if we built our manufacturing stuff in this area, that's where our cattle are. And this is where our homes are. So we'll have to build it up like over here. We can potentially move road. And that'll be fairly close. And then we can make our own swords and things. So that'll be very good. Do we still have trees getting harvested? Because it looks like our wall has slowed down. I guess we did pull a lot of laborers off fairly recently. But let's harvest these trees. More people grown up. People are very happy. We are at 80. So yeah, not next year. But I think the following year we'll be able to fertilize this field, which is at 62. It's as high as it's been in a long time. I think it was at 49 there for a minute. So glad to see that the fertility is returning on these fields. 5 months of food is enough to at least get us through winter. In storage, We've got nothing. That's not ideal. Guess there's another decent spot for a farm here. It's not very good because it's far away from here, so the farmers would have a long walk, but wouldn't be terrible. This isn't very good. I guess we could maybe do something up in this direction. If we fertilized it, you know, that would be... we drop compost on it, that would get it up. Really nothing else to sell. It's too bad. We sold a lot, though. We got like 1,000 last year, so that's kind of why we sold everything to the one merchant. Okay, that one's almost ready to go. Do we have 2 people working here? We do, which is good. That's exactly what we want. And plenty of laborers. So we're going to have 2 people work here as well. Hopefully they attack from the south again. I don't think we'll be lucky enough for them to do it. The last 2 or 3 times were from the south, so that's kind of why we focused our constructing down there to start with. But I think they're going to start coming in from different directions now. I just can't believe we can't keep firewood. It might be a good idea. I mean, we've got logs. That's not where we're... that's not where we're getting logger jammed. I think another... firewood splitter is going to be a decent idea for us. So we just keep running out of firewood, and that's rare. Most of the time, I've got more firewood than I can use when I play this, so... let's do that. Get another firewood splitter up there and see if we can get a surplus of firewood going on here. I mean, it's the end of winter when we're running out, so I don't think it's a critical thing. I don't think it's going to be causing us major... I mean, it hasn't yet caused us anything major, but... it'd be nice if we weren't running out. If it was getting low, so we weren't stockpiling thousands, you know, it got down to the single digits, but we had enough to get us through. That's what we're looking for. And another splitter will help us. And that one is just barely... are all these? Yeah, all these are just off the upgrade limit. Once this schoolyard gets built, I think we're going to get all those going. And... we've already got the 25 we need, so if we get 150 boards, we're close. 150 clay, we're not close, but we're going up. It's increasing. And then we needed 2,000 gold, which is going to be a little harder to get by, but if we can get our economy going, and it is starting to move, honestly, then we'll be able to get there. They sell shoes, or they buy shoes. We need someone that sells shoes. And they buy... there it is. They sell bricks. Fantastic. We need... hold 1 second. 50 and another 50 for that one. So we need 100 bricks total. Don't have enough for that. I don't think. It's going to be 900 for 100 bricks. If I know my math. And we've got 100. So we can't even get the 50 unless we sold something. Maybe let's wait for the next trader and see if he comes in and buys something. The next guy might come in and we can sell it. I don't know if we're able to get to 900, but if we can at least get enough to buy 50 bricks and get one of these upgraded, that'll be very nice. So where is our gold going now? Because we still don't have any, and I know that like that needs golds, but they haven't put any over there. They haven't put any in those. That doesn't require golds. Where is all of our golds? Maybe it had to go here. Maybe we're still short 20 gold or so down this way. $87. It'll be close. That one being ready next year is going to be a very close thing, but I think it will be ready. We did go through all of our food, unfortunately. But here comes our trader. All right, what do you got for us, trader? Second trader does buy pottery. Let's sell all of it, and if we can get it transferred over, let's transfer a little bit more. He also buys these clothes. Let's sell all of that, and that gets us 900, so we can get 100 bricks now, and upgrade our 2 markets. See if we can do it before he leaves here in a couple of weeks. Guess 101's gonna have to be what we get. It's kind of awkward that it's a slider and you can't be a little more exact, but that's fine. That is enough that we can. Oh, we need 300 gold. Fudge. Well, we're not using the bricks for anything else, so it's fine. We'll stay there, and then when we get a little bit more money, we can upgrade, yeah, I'm not going to upgrade these. When we get a little more money, we'll upgrade those markets first. Oh, I had paused it. I thought it looked weird. I'm like, what's going on here? No one's moving. It looks a lot nicer now. They changed it, so instead of you planting just like each tree individually, there's a small little grid. You can see that's one grid there and one there, and it looks a lot nicer when it gets planted. It's not quite as efficient, because you see we have a little hole here, a little hole here, but I like it. I guess by building this here, we blocked off my road coming down this way. Hopefully we weren't planning on doing anything to the south there. I don't think we were, but we can't now anyways. We're graduated. Very good. We haven't had sick people in a very long time. We've gotten that kind of under control, I think, and that is a good feeling. Oh, I wonder if those guys had swords. We didn't even look to see if we could buy a sword off of those guys. Still haven't got those built, but I think we're working on this right now, which is fine. Get that schoolhouse built. Educate some more of our people. 66%, it's not bad at all. So we've got the 150 boards. We still need about 80 clay, and then it's just the gold. So once we get these things built, we'll slow up on our constructing. Well, I guess we need these markets built, but then we'll slow down a little bit and see if we can save up some money and get ourselves upgraded to level 3. I think we're doing a pretty decent job here. That trader's still here. We could potentially... Yeah, she's only got a couple days, so she'll be gone. That's alright. We'll wait until next year and sell that clay. Although she does do a pretty good price, but Well, she does do a sword. You know what? Hold. Don't go anywhere. Oh, I just don't have enough. All right. Yeah. Do we not grow wheats? Oh, yeah, it's still this first part of the year. Here I was thinking it was almost the end of the year, and I was like, why do we still not have food? But because our traders were leaving. They usually leave when wintertime comes, but they left a little bit early. They got here early. So it's either you definitely should not play with matches, or you definitely should. Are you guys putting it out, or are you just running around panicking? There it is. Like, the river's right here. Did we get that wall finished? I think we did. So we are now officially walled in. When the raiders come, I suspect next year. I guess there's still time they could show up this year, but I suspect it'll be next year. We have a barrier, so we're going to have a little bit of time before they get into our city. That will help us out. We do need to get those watchtowers finished, and then even get these upgraded to a guard tower would be nice. A lot of iron for that, so we can consider importing some iron, but if we wait till the next. I kind of like how this goes down both ways that way. I should have done it this way. That would have been very nice. And then have two of them go across and just have this be an intersection. Next time, I think that's what we're going to do. But I do like the way this looks with the houses there and the little graveyard right there. We could maybe have put the graveyard back a little bit, but we didn't know we were going to be this far back. When we first started, that was all wilderness. Almost making 30 golds a month. Doing very well. I think we can afford more of these guard towers, or at least another soldier if we so desire. But I do want to get these finished first so we can see what our actual tally is, because they're going to cost us some money. Actually, we kind of know. It's going to be 10, right? 5 apiece, so we'll still be at 17. We don't have the money to hire the soldiers, so let's... So in that case, let's just come down here to where this gate is, and we'll build another watchtower. At some point, we're going to want to put one in here, but I think let's cover these gates first. So we'll come down to here and drop a watchtower right there. And we'll have a couple directions. Oh, we were going to hold off on building, weren't we? So we could save up some money. I guess that's all right. We do need to get those watchtowers built. It's really going to come down to, can we get the 2,000 through trading more than taxes? We have one of these saved up too. We got 2 shoes in storage. Look at us kicking ass and taking names. Shoes and clothes are kind of fine. Entertainment still is, though. I think mostly we're going to wait until the next level to do entertainment, because we can get theaters and things. And I suspect we left a hole here, so we could get a theater. In fact, we might be able to move that down if we need to, but I think we left this hole for the theater. And then potentially another theater up in here. And I don't know if they cost money in maintenance a month. I suspect maybe they do, but I'll get us a couple. Winter's coming in. We got 6 months of food after the harvest came in, so that's kind of perfect. Still maybe a little bit low. Might be a decent idea to expand this field next. So let's do that. Looks like there's a little bit here that's going to not be able to be planted, but essentially that'll be fine. And it's not, this one's a little bit off center. We did a little bit better job of making this nice and square. I don't know if we'll be able to come off this side, which would be nice if we could get it all the way up to there, but at least for now, get this going. And a little bit more crops. We should have enough farmers to do it. Yeah, we got plenty of farmers, plenty of laborers. We're doing fine. Almost room for 200 people in our civilization. Everything is coming up. Nilfheim. We just need the 2,000 golds. And I think we can mine that coal and iron and gold ore up there. We can't smelt it into anything useful, but we could mine it and potentially sell it. I don't usually start mining it until we get to the next level and we can smelt it. But if we decided we needed to, we could. There we go. So a second schoolhouse is up. Teacher's got a helmet, just in case the kids start throwing spitwads behind his back. Smart move. And yeah, all these got set to be upgraded almost instantly. A couple of them still need the food, but it did get us to the desirability. This guy here still is a little bit off. I think he's outside both. Yeah, he just happens to be outside both of our markets. So once we are able to get that, those should all go up. I'm not going to worry about them just yet. We'll see what happens, but getting better. Looks like we pushed these guys, pushed their breeding grounds back a little with this wall. I think they used to be kind of down in here. We've had much fewer predator attacks on our villagers lately, so the wall has been doing good things for us. That's at 99. I think we are going to be able to get that laid down before next year. I kind of like that it auto goes now, because I always forget it. And we might be able to go immediately into the next year, and we've already got 8 coming in there. I almost think we might want to build another compost heap. 71, perfect. So it did go out. And then, yeah, I think next year is going to be pushing it a little bit close, but it might not be too much further. We're kind of on the point where it's every other year at least. Resources, compost heap. Let's grab another one. And we'll just put it down right next to that one, really close to these farms, which I guess does not matter because it doesn't have to be carried. You kind of, I mean, on one hand, you want it close to the houses because that's where they're servicing, and on the other hand, you don't want it close to the houses because who wants to live next to a compost heap? So it's kind of a balancing act, but I think this is fine. It's just down this road, a little jog, and then you can get everything. Yeah, it would be really nice if we had gone both sides so they could just come straight down a road. Next time, though, I think that's a good plan. 50, that one is built. That one is almost built. I'm going to up you to 2 people. 39. Still making 25 golds. Another cow was born, 2 villagers, guy was cured. We are in year 28. We've got 6 months of food. Almost all of it's going to perish. It'll be nice when we get to level 3 and we can pickle and jam all of our stuff here. We will appreciate that. It'll let it last a little bit longer, and turning this milk into cheese will help as well. Can't do any of it yet, but it'll be very nice when we can do that finally. So that one is up. That one is up. All we have are these 2 over here, 31 and 50. That's 80 gold at 20 a month. 4 months, we should have it set up. Let's go out here. Let's transfer this pottery. Hopefully the traders are going to buy pottery from us when the time comes. Honey don't really have. Clothes don't really have. I guess there's a couple of candles, but I'm not going to fuss with those. We do have some sand, which we could potentially sell. Maybe we'll look and see what sand will cost when the time comes. Looks like we got this mixture set up more where we wanted it, so that's good. Can't check that one because we expanded it. Maybe we'll look and see what they pay for sands when someone comes in, if anyone wants it. Because if not, I guess we could disable it. Although we've got the workers, so it should be fine. But if we disabled the sand, that wouldn't be the end of the world. Alright, we have a second compost heap on the way. A lot of it was spent transferring goods. Of course, a lot of it's going to be spent traveling because he has to walk out to the houses to get it in. But 75, it will be close. If we're going to get this fertilized next year, it'll be very close. But this guy needs some water. I wonder if we want to get a well built in this area as we continue expanding out. Where is it? There's a well there. There's no great place out here. I guess that's 51. Yeah, let's build that well there, just as because we're gonna keep building houses up, so there'll be at least something there. Oh shit, we're being raided. People are. I did not even see the message. I was so busy looking at something else. But coming through. Who is? That must just be our gate that's coming up there. So we do have people shooting. Let's get our soldier. Might be too late. Let's bring our soldier here, just for now, to try to maybe intercept some of these guys as they come in. We tore this side down a lot. These guys broke through, but we really got after these guys pretty well. And it looks like it is going to break down. There's still 4 of them over here, so... But only 1 coming through over there. 12 have been killed already. There's only 10 left. Oh, that guy's going to be dead. Yeah, they're just slightly too far to shoot each other, which is unfortunate, but... $15 killed, 16 killed. That worked out very well, having them together. If they were a little bit closer, it'd be a little bit better, but that worked out very well. Is this guy, yeah, he's dead. He's not sick. I'll queue you for rebuilding. We'll queue you for rebuilding, and we'll queue you for rebuilding. So they did come in from the same side, which is good. Helpful. There it is, village under attack. You're a little late. I knew about it. We maybe even didn't need to turn this on. With those gates going like they are. It looks like we did just fine. Let's return you to the barracks. Didn't need our soldier. This guy is sick. I think this guy can be saved. You're built. Being built. So we do really need some more swords. Do you sell swords down here? They sell a cow. Other cattle might be fine. Kind of doing alright with that, but let's move this over. And sell all of our pottery. I think we'll just get one more cow. So, killed a villager. We got 18 out of 22. They did destroy those 3 buildings, but I think that was a very successful defense. I'm not mad at that at all. Let's get ourselves a bit of soap here. It's cheaper to get the tallow, but we just need soap. Our guys are getting sick. And got some shoes here as well. Let's get a couple of those. No swords. They do have some of these crossbows. Oh, no, he buys crossbows. And he buys iron, doesn't do us good. He does buy some pottery. Let's do that. That'll pay for some of the goods we recently purchased. And we're still sitting on 630. It's not bad at all. Got a cow in there. Perfect. Let's get another barn started. We're going to want at least a 3rd one. Probably, maybe, potentially a 4th one as well. But we're going to want at least one more barn.